Right, people. This is a new video for everyone inside of Power Plan Trades. Some new rules that I'm making, just because Power Plan Trades is for people that are really serious about the market, um, and um, and I've also noticed some good things about Twitter. So let me explain a few things here, people. So on a minimal basis. I said about a week, but I've changed it now to 3 days. You should do some sort of a especially inside of Power Plant Trades. But what you should do, so in Power Plant Trades, do a like button. What you should be doing in your Twitter account is also, um, you know, doing some sort of a retweet sometimes. Where are the retweets? Oh, this is not opening. Oh, this is Power Plant Trade. Sorry, Power Trigger Trade. So you see, there's a retweet. Let's see if we can see like a retweet. So likes, a retweet is pretty simple. You just hit the retweet button, and you can either add a comment or just hit retweet. Okay, and what happens is when you do a retweet or you add a comment, when I do happen to check your activity of your stream, I see that, right? So I want people to do some sort of retweets on Power, at least on Power Trigger Trade, on Power Trigger Trade on on Twitter. I mean, also people, doing likes is okay. Doing likes or making comments. Um, so hitting a comment is, I think it's this button here, sort of like a reply. So you can make a comment, um, making comments, and again, when you want, okay, this is what I'm trying to say is, people, Power Plant Trades, is you should be making comments, some sort of a comment, and also make sure you don't have a locked account yet, but you should always have some sort of make some sort of a comment somewhere, especially if you're like, the whole point of Power Plant Trades is you're following. No one needs to take the trades. Remember, I always say that, right? So people shouldn't be always asking me, you know, I make the look at the Google plan was something pretty powerful. Right. So where's the Google plan? And that says a lot to me. I was really happy how this worked out. This is actually like, it's almost like I forecasted the future. If we, you can, take a read this plan up again. I was a little bit impatient with the trade, but in the end, I was very happy, especially the way the market was. I was amazed how well the trade went. It really shows that new screen I would talk about. It is very powerful, and I'm studying that a lot now. It's something amazing I came up with. I predicted Amazon as well. I did some really great trades this year, within, using weekly options, and they went up a lot. But anyways, so people, you know, that's the purpose of Power Plant Trades. We wanna show activity. And of course, stuff that you like. You don't have to like everything. You know what I mean? You like whatever you like. When you like something, take the time to like it, especially in Power Plant Trades. But also take the time to do some sort of a retweets. Oh no, this is Power Trigger Trade. Some sort of retweets, okay? And like this video, right? So all followers like this video. What I'll be doing is I will be so, like, say, people who can't do something like that. Like, I mean, we're talking about every 3 days. You know what I have? Actually, another thing, another request I have, when you have a problem, people, like you're gonna be away. Send me a message. Say, hey, I'm gonna be away. And also, what you can do is pin a tweet on your Twitter saying that you're going to be away. So if I happen to go to if I have to check my followers, right? These numbers are going to go down and fluctuate because I will be taking people out. If you ever want to come back in, what you want to do is probably send me a message at Power Plant Trade saying you want to come back in, and whatever. So people, welcome to Power Plant Trades, but honestly, at least every, obviously, look, people can be active every day. It doesn't have to be, but we're talking about a minimum. And I came up with that because sometimes it was in the past I had such a strict rules and everything. And again, I made some massive improvements inside of Power Plant Trade into my system, from the negatives that happened in the market. to catching a Google short and the long at the same time. So that's it, people. Like this video. Make sure you make likes on power plant trades, stuff that you like. But not just do likes on power plant trades. Like, do something, on power plant. That's fine. You like something, you see it. There's a ton of content. There's no reason why someone can't do something simple like that on at least every 3 days. So that's about roughly twice a week, right? Once, twice a week, right? And some sort of, especially taking turns, people, doing some sort of, if you like something, learning how to do, where is it on Power Trigger Trade, retweets. Okay, so doing a retweet of something that you like, right? Retweets are good because, and the more, and again, people want to be super followers, and I recognize who you are. People, please do the retweets of stuff like this, especially stuff like this. Retweet it. I mean, this is amazing. Retweet it. It gains interest. Let other people find me, find Power Plant Trades, Power Trigger Trade, and build a powerful community. And that's one way to do it, because that's what drives me. In a successful trend, followers doing well, some sort of communication, right? Because it's pretty. I look at the way they operate here on StockTwits, and when we were doing retweets too much, some people are complaining. We don't have the same, but again, we can do it if we do it responsibly, people. It can be done. I do it myself, but I mean, what I'm saying is, Power Trigger Trade on Twitter, we can do whatever we want. Retweet as many times as you want. It makes no difference on Twitter. The more retweets we do, the more it's going to stay inside the search of the when people are searching or looking for something of that symbol on Twitter. People that are actually serious-minded people. They say they find any solicitous, videos, and they take a look at my plans, like you guys are witnessing. Okay, so like I said, and if I find, if when I do a search, I see people that I don't seem to really take the time of these new rules, and I happen to find you, you will find yourself blocked. What do I need followers that are super? Why do we need lazy people like that, right? I'm making this probably simple as possible. And again, people, comments. Making a comment here and there, something that you like, taking that time to do that, because I do this every day. I'm banging out this every day, looking, studying, searching. This all takes time, and I'm getting absolutely nothing for it, right? And one of the big things I get from it is that when I'm building something positive, right? And I said, this is all going to lead to something bigger and bigger and bigger, right? But the key was to get a lot of followers, making good money, and actually really trusting my trades. No one needs to take the trades, like I said, but the point is, even if you miss a trade, you can make a comment. I wish I took this trade, whatever. But there's always something to write. There's always something to like. Not just don't just do likes, people. If you're pressed for time, you do a quick like of something that you like. We know likes take 5 seconds, and if someone can't do that, at least on a 3-day basis, every 2 to 3 day basis, right? We'll make a 2-day. You know what I mean? What kind of you're not serious in the market, so you're not really someone that should be in power plant trades. Power plant trades for people that are serious about the market, that really like what I do and want to make money eventually, for them, make a lot of money, and really want to take the trades themselves. So eventually, you never have to take the trades, but you're gonna probably want to take the trades because you're gonna be excited when I post things. There's gonna be a lot of trust. Thanks for listening. Like the video.